Welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. My name is Shay, and today we're going to be doing another session with Jafar. So we're going to focus on some pole work, circles, and cantering. So hopefully this is something you can do with your green horse to bring him along, or just your horse in general. Hope you enjoy, guys. Thanks. Okay, so we already warmed up on the lunge line. We just did a little bit of walking and a tiny bit of trotting just so I could evaluate him before I get on. And we're just going to walk and just kind of see what kind of mood he's in today under saddle, and then we'll go from there. So right now, he's a little hesitant about going to the back of the arena. He just gets really nervous back there, but we've been working through it. And today we're mainly going to be doing circles. So we're not going to go back there too much, but I'm definitely going to ask him to move back there a little bit. And he doesn't really do anything. You can just feel the tension. So I just comfort him through it. He's not being naughty. He just seriously has the anxiety thinking that something bad may happen back there. So I am going to help him work through it instead of think anything else. Like, he is a really good boy and he doesn't take advantage of the situation ever. He's just so sweet. So we just walk through that. He was like, these normally aren't on the rail. Why are they there right now? So we're just going to take it easy. And then if I feel like he just needs to go into the trot, then that's what we're going to do. Overall, Jafar's demeanor is really chill and relaxed. Again, he is only 5 years old, so he's very, very young, and he does not have a lot of experience. So it's just working through these little things, but he's always been very kind. I feel good on him. He is just such a sweet boy. He's more relaxed going back there this time around, and as you can see, he just did a little lick and chew. I have my reins really loose, and I'm just petting him and working him through it. I'm not tightening up. I'm not tensing my body. I'm just trying to stay relaxed, but still aware, and giving him the best setup for success possible. It's also super funny because today we have some like lovely graceful moments, and then we have, oh my gosh, klutzy green 5-year-old moments. So it's really funny. So something that I always do during pole work is I'll count the rhythm 1, 2, 1, 2, like I was there. And I'll also say lift, 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 and that helps them to engage a lot more. So he's a type that really prefers a lot of vocal communication. So I do talk to him pretty much constantly. I just want him to know that I'm there to support him. So yeah, it's a little obnoxious, and I'm not going to be doing that forever, even though I am more of just like a vocal person in general. But this helps him, and if that's what works and helps him focus, then that's what I'm going to do. So basically the exercises that we're doing today, I have 3 sets of poles set up. I have 2 sets on the rail, and then I have 1 set of 3 that's off the rail. And I'm basically keeping him in like a really large circle most of the time. So this will help him to bend a little bit, get a little more flexible and supple. It's not perfect bending or circles yet because he's still developing. And it's been like really cool out. There's been a huge shift in weather. So everybody's a little more like high alert, intense. So, but that's okay because this is just part of the process. So he's doing really good today. He's just not as relaxed. During our other rides, I've liked how his head is lowered a little bit more, like out of relaxation. But with the high energy, we're just going to work with what we have at face value. He did really well with that last set. He was very rhythmic. So I really like this exercise just in general, but it's really, really good for him specifically because he likes to think about a lot of things. So this keeps him focused and busy on lifting his feet and what's in front of him and not really worrying about anything else that's going on. So it's really constructive in that way. And of course, just having him engage more really is going to help him become more flexible. So I love that part. I think it's really important in the training process to remain consistent, but also to change things up and keep them busy. For example, we're not doing anything crazy, but we're doing a different exercise that he is familiar with, but different in some ways, like having the poles on the rail instead. And then, sometimes we're going to turn and do the 3 poles like we're doing now, just kind of keeping him on his toes, but in a safe, calm way. And every time I do pole work with him, I make it a different exercise so that it targets a specific focus and really, really helps him to develop in all areas. Today, my main focus was just keeping him busy while being on the rail and just focusing on me and building our partnership while giving him a really good session. And as I was saying, overall, Jafar is a very kind, calm, loving horse. However, he is not necessarily an easy horse. You really have to focus, and there is the potential with, obviously, just because how green he is and unsure, of safety. So he's never done anything naughty. He's super sweet. Not that horses do anything naughty, but he's never done anything where I've felt uncomfortable. However, with horses like this, a lot of people may look and be like, oh, well, he just looks like a great horse. He looks so easy to ride. First off, he's not easy to ride. He has huge gaits that take a lot of skill and balance, and it took me a second to figure it out, even being an experienced rider. So just the physical aspect is number one. Number two, dealing with situations, like where he gets a little tent in the back. If it was with a rider that wasn't quite experienced or didn't know how to work them through that situation and help them, it could be dangerous. So do not let any of that fool you. I do think as he matures and develops, he's going to be an outstanding mount. And he really has made a lot of progress in the last couple months of our undersaddle work. He really enjoys riding bitless, so we've been doing a lot of that, and obviously we still do our work with a bit as well, and we either ride in this high horse Daysetta Western saddle or in my black country dressage saddle. So that's what we're working in currently. I still just think it's crazy that I got Jafar from an auction in the middle of June and that he's already progressing this fast and that we formulated an understanding. And I just think he's going to be such a cool horse. This winter and fall, we're really going to focus on just getting more balanced, and I am going to incorporate some more jumping as well. I think that'll be really beneficial to him, and it's something that he'll really enjoy. So that's going to be our focus, and then we'll go from there. I do love that he's really willing and he puts in effort to what I'm asking him to do. So that's very refreshing. I'm going to give him a little break. Also, if you're enjoying this or learning anything, if you could hit that like button, we'd really appreciate it. He seems really relaxed now, so that's super awesome. Really, it's just when they get nervous like that, it's not that you just want to run them, but you want to get their feet moving. And now we're going to go into a trot, and then we're going to focus on some canter work. So in the beginning, he used to struggle with this lead. Like it would take me on average 8 transitions to pick it up. And now he's doing really well. The key to that was doing tons of groundwork and cantering on the lunge line in a circle to help him understand, like, okay, if I pick up this lead, it's way easier to balance. And now every time he picks it up correctly. So that's super awesome. He's such a good boy. So we cantered for about, I'd say 8 to 10 minutes that direction. Now we're going to work on this direction. He did great with this direction as well. So proud of him. That was a great ride. So after our ride, I decided to do groundwork in this back corner. So I'm going to see how he reacts. Okay, so he got nervous and he didn't bolt off, but he did decide to pick up a canter. So what I did is went with his idea. He wanted to canter. So, okay, we're going to canter for about 10 minutes because that's what he was choosing to do. I want to go with his idea. So I'm just going to kind of work him over here in this corner, and we're going to do some transitions. We're going to change directions. And then what I will do is offer him to walk. And if he's calm and relaxed, I want him to understand that, okay, you're choosing to walk and stay calm. So that's what we're going to go with. And basically, I'm making his idea my idea by simply exercising him if he's choosing to canter or trot. And then if he stays calm, we get to be calm. So this is how I'm working him through him being nervous in the back of the arena. Now, I still will ride him back here, but I do think it's really important to do some groundwork back here as well. And that's why I decided to do it after our session while he's already had a little bit of exercise. So now I'm going to take him over here, let him eat some grass and just kind of hang out with him. And then I'm going to reevaluate how he's acting. It's also really good just to hang out and spend time with your horse and just kind of relax with them. Okay, so now I'm going to just walk him on the line and just see how he's reacting to the corner. He's acting really calm and relaxed. He's not being reactive in any way, so he seems very content. That's really good. And I am going to have him go in both directions. He's doing really well this direction too. So this is going to be our cool down for our session. And I just want to let him know that he's a good boy. So I'm going to pet him. I'm talking to him and he's doing awesome. So I want to end on a calm note. You want to start calm, build intensity, and then end calm. Always end on a good note. So if you guys want to see more of our sessions and learn more about how to work with horses, green horses, all different kinds of horses, basically anything about horses or farm life, if you would subscribe to the channel, we would really appreciate that. Really enjoying this process, and it's really, really fun to be bringing along this young Friesian, such a unique situation, and it's just really cool. So glad that you guys have tuned in. Also, a lot of people have asked me what my goal is with Jafar, so obviously I'm going to be spending more time with him, but my goal will be eventually to sell him and find a perfect person. It is part of what I do. If I made it big on YouTube or had a ton of money, I'd keep them all, but that's not the case right now, so stay tuned for his progress.